Hello, brothers and sisters. I hope you're doing good. Love one another. I've heard this before, right? Christians should and must love one another. Christians are good people. They love everybody. 1 John 3 and verse 11. For this is the message which you have heard from the beginning, that we should love one another. That's the message of Christ. Love one another. Jesus said in John 15, verse 12, this is my commandment, that you love one another. So, this is his commandment, that we love one another. How? Is it walking and saying to everybody, I love you, and you're smiling at everyone and you're loving everybody? That's not what he's saying. He's saying, John 15, verse 12, this is my commandment, that you love one another. Disciples, Christians, primarily, you love one another. How? Just as I have loved you. In the same way, just as I have loved you. Now we must know, how did Jesus love us so we can love the brethren, right? 1 John 3 and verse 16. We know love by this, that he laid down his life for us. This is how he loved us, by laying down his life for us. Denying himself, denied his own will, he did the will of God the Father for us. And we ought to lay down our lives for the brethren. That's how we love the brethren, by laying down our lives. And this love is different. The definition of the word love changes by knowing that this is how love is performed, by laying down our lives. If we read John 13, verse 35, by this all men will know that you are my disciples, if you have love for one another. So how do you see love now? After seeing that love is laying down your life for one another as Christians. Love the brethren. By this, all men will know that you are my disciples. By this, what? If you have love for one another. Not talking behind brother's back. Not wanting what he has, not being jealous of him, but laying down your life for him. That's how men know that we are his disciples, Jesus Christ's disciples. By this, all men know that you are my disciples, if you have love for one another. So we are a testimony to all men. How? How can they see love? Not by saying, I love you, but by laying down our lives. This is real love, the way he loved us, that he laid down his life for us. It's a sacrificial love, laying down your life. And how can we become perfect in love? 1 John 4. Beloved, let us love one another. First step. So let us love one another. How? By laying down our lives. And verse 12. If we love one another, God abides in us. If we love one another by laying down our lives, God abides in us. And His love is perfected in us. This is the way to perfection in love. By laying down, by loving the brethren, God abides in us, and His love is perfected in us. Amazing truth. Love has a form, it could be seen, and it's laying down our lives for the brethren. If we want love to be perfected in us, we must listen to the Holy Spirit. Let's see some practical advice. 1 Peter 3, verse 8. All of you be harmonious, sympathetic, brotherly, kind-hearted, and humble in spirit. All this that's how we lay down our lives. We oppose kind-hearted, humble in spirit. We're on the other side. But as Christians, as followers of Jesus Christ, this is the instruction for us. To love one another. God abides in us. His love is perfected in us. There is a way. And this is a practical way. Verse 9. Not returning evil for evil, or insult for insult, but the other way, giving a blessing instead. Someone insults you, you don't insult him back. Give him a blessing. You be kind. Even though you're not wrong, you accept to be wronged in order to win him, maybe. But do not oppose evil with evil. Or you can just walk away if you don't want to do something and you may even make it worse. You just let go. Do not respond to evil with evil or insult for insult, but giving a blessing instead. Verse 10, the one who desires life, to love and see good days, so life, love and good days, must keep his tongue from evil. Must keep his tongue from evil and his lips from speaking deceit. This is very practical and you can practice this every day. The one who desires life, to love and see good days, must keep his tongue from evil and his lips from speaking deceit. Practical. 1 Thessalonians 3, verse 12. May the Lord causes you to increase and abound in love for one another and for all people. This should be our prayer. May the Lord causes you to increase and abound in love for one another and for all people. May God help us all God bless you.